Hello, everybody, and welcome back to episode 9 of the Multiverse Machine. This is the episode where we're going to do just about everything that we've been gearing up for. I'm extremely excited. So let's go ahead and dive right in. So, just a couple changes here. I made this faster and more compact. I found out that this is a design you can use, and I added a few scare things. So, this is faster now. I upgraded our reactor because we're going to be doing a little bit with that today. And in fact, actually, that brings us to the first major change of this episode. I added Flux Networks. Now, I know what you may be thinking. I said, I think in the very first episode that I wasn't going to add Flux Networks because, I wanted everything to be restricted to its own dimension. I wanted each mod to deal with its own power system. But I restricted Flux Networks to the crafting dimension. And I think that's going to work all right because that's going to let us manage our reactor production a little easier. When we get to the extended crafting, we'll, instead of having to use Forge Energy P2P tunnels from Applied Energistics, this will just help keep things a little cleaner over here. And it provides a function that I've been looking for, and it's going to let us wirelessly charge this crafting terminal and use it cross-dimensionally. And that is in the spirit of the pack. The wireless crafting terminal just really helps save time. It's going to help with the building in each dimension, and restricting its use to the end game when you can get the Draconic Evolution stuff. That's just not in the spirit of the pack. So we're going to start out today. I've upgraded our reactor. We're doing 3.7 thousand FE per tick. And we're going to put a flux plug on here. Select a network. No network. Create new network. Main. We'll just call it main. Red. Security. It doesn't matter. Public, because then I don't have to give it a password. All right. So main network. Select network. Main. Okay. Disable limit. We won't worry about chunk loading because we've got FTP chunks here. Search mode. I don't know what that is. Input. Is there like a... We're going to put a controller right there. Disable limit. Wireless charging. Network selection, of course. Main. All right, wireless charging. We're going to enable wireless. And we're going to charge curios, armor, hotbar. Why is main inventory not working? Oh, I don't know. But the thing's going to be on our hotbar anyway, so... Oh my. Oh, and look at that. We're getting energy stored up in here. That's very exciting. So now I can access my my system here. Just clear that out. Yeah, and 62, 61. It is still using faster than... Oh wow. Okay, so it is still using faster than this can provide. Disable limit. Let's try putting surge mode on both of these. See what that does. 97, 96, 95. What's that doing to this? Yeah, see, it's using that way faster than I can produce. That's okay. We'll upgrade this in the future. We might add more reactors. We'll add bigger reactors. But the point is, we can now use our wireless crafting terminal. All right, so that's just about it for this dimension. Let's go ahead and come back over here. Last episode, we set up the hopping mob cage. Turns out the issue with the skulls is that these were just so backed up with potatoes that the skulls were collecting up in here. We're getting a lot of them quickly. I also added some acceleration cards, so that's working much faster. And I went ahead and I expanded our. Well, I've got some of our quantum link chambers set up. Okay. I expanded our network and made it cleaner. What you're seeing here is going to be the foundation of our entire crafting system. So, like I've mentioned before, you've got the black network here, and this is the controller for that. This is the one that's going to handle all the quantum links and carry the channels for the white network, which is this big controller here. You see all these P2P tunnels. These are all going to be connected to the black network eventually. And there are 32 of them in here, so all the channels will eventually go through this pipe into this space. There's room to expand if we need to. We need to make this bigger, but actually I kind of doubt that we'll need to. But yeah, so I've done that. I moved our processor crafting over here, and our fluids and pure crystals crafting over here. I set up an auto crafting tree thing. This uses all 32 channels of one of the faces of our white network over there. So this should last us for our manual crafting, and I've made a lot of patterns. Here's just a demonstration of how the P2P networks work. There is a matching P2P tunnel over there on, I think it's that one. And all the white channels are coming out of that, and they're just carried by the one channel that supports the P2P tunnel. These are both on the same face because they only use, this one uses 4, and I think this one just uses 1. So, same face. This down here is a tiny bit messy. It's got just about the rest of everything we've got. We've got our terminals here, our little storage. We've got power generation. This is 2 separate power generation networks that are being fed with coal and providing power back to both of these. And both the black network and the white network are connected, so they do share power, which will be important for when we hook up power directly in the crafting dimension. And of course, we've got our furnace, our CPU, and 10 singularities. So we're gonna get started with connecting up the dimensions today. Put these away here. We're gonna let's see. We need TNT, and we need ender dust. Okay. Let's get some ender dust crushed up. See, much faster. I'm not even accelerating the watch yet, or right now. All right. We'll do this one at a. Oh. We'll try 2. I don't know if 2 will work, but we'll try it. Alrighty, so we did get 2 sets of singularities there. Go ahead and sleep through the night. And we'll put this away. Alright. So, next order of business. Now we got to be careful about this because these networks barely keep up with having a quantum ring attached at all. So what we're going to need to do, and this pipe here temporarily is hardwired to the system. My eventual goal is that ring will connect to this one, so we'll have wireless connections to our rings there, just for decoration, just for simplicity and base niceness. But yeah, so for now it's hardwired. We're going to connect this chamber to the one under here. And all of our dimensions are going to be set up like this. So we're going to have one on top of the portal, and we're going to have one underneath the portal, or somewhere in the dimension. But yeah, so both of these need to be powered. So I have oh, you know what? I have the energy acceptor. I have the plus networks. I'm going to put these. I'm just going to put them here temporarily. Those will probably move eventually, but we are ready to hook up this, and we are ready to hook up this, and we'll put a flux point there. Select the network, main, disable limit, surge mode, quantum ring. I think these are connected now. If we check this, look at that. We've got our controller, we've got a whole bunch of cables, P2P tunnels, none of which are in this dimension, of course, but they are connected. And what that means is that now, let's just check our fuel here. Plenty of fuel, plenty of energy. Oh, this is exciting. We should be able to disable these. Oh, that's not connected directly. So we'll keep that little tiny network connected because it's isolated in power. But let's just for a second cut that and cut that. Not that one. Tool, cut that one. All right, so none of these are now providing power. Oh, there's a thing there. Zero of 8 channels. Okay, just taking a little bit of time to update. All right. So now there's no power going out of that one and no power coming out of this one, but we have power. Look at that. And if we check our energy generation, we've got 137 stored power, max power. Is it draining me? Nope, these are staying full. Look at that. So now all of our power generation is coming from that reactor. For now, I'm not going to keep it like that because no. Let's just trace this real quick. Oh, nope, we definitely need that. And we definitely need that. All right, so power is going into the network here, power is going into the network there, they're connected. Oh, no. There we go. Yeah, so this is being fed, getting power from these. This is powered from the network. This is powered from the network, getting power back. All right, so they're both connected back up. I'm doing that just for failover purposes. If anything happens to these quantum link chambers or the reactors, or we're just messing around with stuff, this is what will provide the power to keep our system running, just to make sure that everything works. But now that's working, we're going to connect this up, and we're gonna put a thing in there. Remember, that is powered because it's now directly hardwired to the network. We're gonna power that, and we're gonna put that in there. So those are now connected, which means that we can break this and we should still be able to see everything in here. There it is. There it is. So this is now wirelessly connected to our main system over there. And this is going to be the provider for each of our dimensional quantum links. How exciting is that? And we get to use this anywhere we want now. We can go in this dimension and use it, and it is going to drain energy down pretty quickly, but it recharges immediately. So that should suffice until we can get a better power generation system. So I'll just put these away for now. And let's clean this up just a little bit. 1, 2, 3. Oh, there goes one. All right. I'll do a little bit more cleanup of this area down here off camera. The actual network design is very time consuming. I spent hours and hours with all the crafting needed to make this. This is 77 molecular assemblers. So 77 logic processors and 77 Certus courts and all kinds, lots of stuff. Lots and lots and lots of crafting. And without these two systems, it would have taken forever to do. But now we are in a place where all that's set up, and we can actually start on designing our other system. So next order of business for today, we need to get. Actually, let's knock out the easy one first. It is time. Actually, I'll do it in here. It is time to autocraft our first power flower. As you can see, we do have everything available to do it. We're going to start. We check our crafting status. Can we do it on this one? There we go. All right, so I did teach it a whole bunch of different recipes, this being one of them. I know this is very exciting to watch. We really need some crafting co-processing unit. I'll do that off camera. Setting up that to be efficient is going to take some time and research, but there it is. There is our first power flower. What this is going to do is this is going to automatically produce EMC for us. So we'll put it there. And what does it do? It does 102 EMC per second. Now, of course, we're getting much more than that from our potato farm for right now. But let's see, what is that? 1,000. So 10 of these would cover this one standard. Well, 20 of them. There are 32 pots here. So this is producing faster than each pot individually. And this might actually even be affected by this. I don't know. But yeah, so that's a big milestone. Our very first step into the progression. And just real quick, let's take a look at the craftable items here. So as you can see, I've done a lot of patterns. I've done a lot of the Applied Energistics basic stuff. And I'm going to be doing more because I want to just be able to auto-craft every part. And I might even keep some in stock. But again, I'll do that off camera and keep the fun stuff on camera. So next thing for today, we're going to get the withers. Now remember, we need the withers for the end portal frames. We need 12 end portal frames, which means we need 12 times 9 ender star blocks. That's a lot. That's actually a lot. So that might be too much. 12 times 5 is 60, so do we have 60? Oh yeah, we've got plenty. Alright, so what I've done here is just set up a little system. It's placing blocks such as sandstone for endstone and then netherwort for soul sand. So as these transmute, new ones takes place, it gets put in the chest, simple stuff. But let's go ahead and get going on that. So we got to start killing withers. I did craft up some wither glass and a wither boss death muffler. And look, we've got nearly 1,000 wither skeleton skulls. So we've got plenty to do. I'm going to take the wither way out west. We're going west. We're going to come all the way over here. Do I still have? Yes, I do. Still have my cloud in a bottle. All right. In order to make that cloud in a bottle, I just had to right-click a glass bottle at cloud level, which is only like a 3-block height. So it took a little bit of time to find the right height, but once you do, you can just place a cloud, and that gets placed with a block. Oh, interesting. So I guess placing the block replaces the thing. All right. So tinted glass, tough enough to withstand withers. So if this works the way that I think it does, we should be able to do this. And then 2, and then 1, 2, 3. You know what? I like to do 9. And then this for 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now these are glass, so I'm not sure if they'll work exactly the way that some other solid blocks that are witherproof do. But the idea here is that the wither's head is going to be stuck in this, so we shouldn't be able to move. If you just do a 9x9 though, sometimes he is partially in one of the outer blocks, which means he can phase through it and get out, and then it's bad times. So I like to put the extra blocks here for protection. He doesn't spawn in those. And he also, these ones and this one prevent him from flying up and out. So let's try this. We're going to come on the west side so that he spaces away from our base in case he does get out. I wasn't actually quite ready, but I placed the block, so here we go. Find out what happens. Is he stuck? He is stuck. Okay. Sorry if that hurt your ears. That was pretty loud for me. What's that? I got a Curse of Bones 5. Chance to apply Bone Shield when hit. That's what that is. Alright. We should probably put this down. And we're gonna say wither, small, wither, small, wither, small. Turn all of these sounds way down. Let's try that again. Ooh, not that one. Alright, we will need to end up eventually automating the wither, which should be pretty easy when we get to Draconic Evolution, because then we get our mob grinder, which just immediately kills the wither. That's loud. Alright, so we need to I think that's the one. Let's try this again. This is fun. We've got plenty of easy. Yeah, that was the sound. Essence of Undeath. What even does this do? All kinds of spooky stuff. We'll just put this in there. I wonder if there's a... mob grinding utils. Mob mesher. You know what? Let's try doing a mob mesher. Oh, wait a second. Let's go home real quick. We just found an issue. Watch the energy on here. Yep. See, took a while. Oh, that might be a bit of an issue. Using this too much might drain the system of any auto crafting. But let's make sure that. Oh wait, that was right. Claims chunks. Let's make sure these are all claimed and loaded. So that way we don't have to worry about them unloading. So I'm gonna come back out west here. I'm going to slay a whole bunch of withers and then get our nether stars. Actually, you know what? I say that we wanted to do this. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oop. We need 2 of these. 1, 2. We need 2 more of these. Oh, and 1 more block of iron. Right. And see, now it fills up because the chunk is loaded. So for this, I think we can put the, oh, not that. I think we can put this there. Get a lever. Will that work? Let's try it. 4, 2. Will that work to automate for now? Very slowly. Mob master upgrade. Sharpness. Smite. Let's do this one. Well, let's gold. So we want aha, okay, so we can do them individually. So we want, well, maybe not 64 of them. Okay, that's fine. We want 40 of these. And 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alrighty. Let's see. Move away from that. Let's see, what else? Looting, fire, beheading, arthropods. No? What does the looting do? Let's get looting too, just in case. Wait for this to recharge. Actually, let's just go for it. Oh no. And we're out. There's some energy. This is blue dye, which we will do that. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Huh, that's not doing very well, is it? And see, I need draconium for this. Otherwise, we would just use that. Alright, so I'll be back. I'm going to kill a whole bunch of withers. And then we'll get started on our end portal plan. Okay, so it turns out, as I was setting up the copy-paste gadget to do that, which is going to save me a ton of time, for some reason that one wasn't working on the already spawned wither, but now that all the upgrades are in there, new withers, once they are there, they just get completely wrecked. So we're gonna, so I'm just gonna do this a whole bunch of times until we have 9 times 12 nether stars. Just auto making withers here. Still going. We need 108 nether stars. I think we're at like 30. Alright, so 50 nether stars in. I got super bored with the point and click thing. It's taking a long time. It's just sitting there. So I decided to automate this since we're going to need to do it anyway. I'll just go over what I did here. I set up another quantum link. And you've got your P2P tunnel, same as the other one. You've got your absorption hopper here, vacuuming up the drops and putting them back into the interface, which supplies things to this little system here. Now, there is a level emitter set to emit redstone when another star is crafting. That will help control kind of the timing of this. And these obviously build the wither. Now these 4 here build the soul sand. They're always on. We want them to apply first. The funky thing about a wither is that the last block placed has to be the skull. So if not all of the soul sand is present when the 3 skulls are placed, the wither will not build. You'll just get the structure. And that poses a problem for systems like Applied Energistics, because typically all of these will go at once. You put all 4 or both types of items in here. They all go in here. They get placed at once, and that's fine for the first wither. But as soon as the wither is built here, it blocks the soul sand from being placed. Meaning that these will place soul sand and these will place the heads, but there's a missing soul sand here that eventually, once the wither dies and is removed, then the soul sand is placed, but you've got no more withers. So it poses a problem if you're trying to build multiple withers at once with auto crafting. But I've developed a little system here. So these 3 are on a separate network controlled by a toggle bus, basically just to turn them off and on. So when the craft starts, the level emitter will emit a redstone signal and turn this on. Now, as soon as a wither forms, it steps into the tripwire, which immediately turns this off. That's just done with using a input into the side of the comparator, bringing the subtract mode. Excuse me. This comparator is in subtract mode, meaning that it outputs this level signal, in this case 11, minus this signal, which right now is 0. But as soon as we step into the tripwire, let's get it back to daytime here. As soon as we step into the tripwire, you've got 15, 14, 13, and then 15 coming out of each of these repeaters. So what this comparator sees is 11 minus 15, which for all intents and purposes is 0. So it turns off the toggle bus immediately. Well, within 1 tick from this repeater. Then, when the wither dies, this tripwire turns off, which will turn this back on, except, watch how quickly this happens. We'll get a bar, immediate off, step out, and it takes a second for it to turn back on. That's what this repeater does. This repeater is set to 4 ticks. So it will actually keep the signal on. Watch the 2. 1, 2, and then 1, 2. This repeater will keep this off long enough for this block to be placed. And I'll actually demo that right now. I've made 19 nether stars. Actually, let's do some quick math real quick. We need 108, and we have 69, so that's 39 that we need. All right. Missing 11, so let's go grab that. I've been testing this long enough that our soul sand production is likely complete in this dimension here. I did set up another watch of flowing time. Yeah, see, we'll get. I did put a quantum tunnel under here just to prepare for stuff, but I didn't hook this up yet. It just wasn't necessary. I was testing enough with the redstone here, and that I had the time I needed to complete it. Now, this system is a little bit simple, or pretty simple actually. I think it's, as far as I'm aware, it's the most simple that can be done. Before I was trying different things. I had like SR latches here and here set to turn each other on and off, and all kinds of crazy stuff, trying to build a switch system, but then I realized, a comparator will just do the trick that I need. So let's go ahead and get this started. We needed, what, 39? Alright. So there's one. Well, that's a problem. See, here's the issue. If those place first, now that okay. I'm gonna troubleshoot this and I'll be right back. So I was on my way back to the base and I realized what the problem was. I left this lever on. So yeah, I just had to clear out the crafting system. This being on right away meant that when the system triggered it, this stayed on, so it was placed in test right away, as you saw. So let's go ahead and try this again. This time we need 31. You see, the heads did not place, nor did that, because, well, the weather's in the way, otherwise it would have. We'll back up here so the explosion doesn't hit us, and you'll see what happened. That's not a good sound. Star. Now we need 29. Okay. See. But what? Why is it? That should have. See, the head's placed, which means now it's gonna stall. I'm so confused. Do these have an inventory? No, I don't think that they do. You know what? Let's try this again. Except instead of trying to do it all at once, we're just going to do like 3, like in my testing. It worked with 2, it worked with 3, it worked with 5. I wonder if it has something to do with multiple stack slots being filled up. Break this. Break these. Try again. Alright, so we're gonna try with just, well, this is all in place. Okay. 3. All right, so there's 1. So far, so good. 2. So far, so good. Aha. Okay, so I think it's something to do with stack sizes. Yeah. Huh. Okay. See, so that works. Let's see what. Let's see, 64 items in a stack. So we would need. We could do a maximum of 16. Sorry, 16 withers at once. Let's see if that works. This is in off mode. Well, okay, it works as long as the wither doesn't start doing that. Oh, that's why that happened. Oh. I wonder if let's try something. Cancel that. So what that crunching sound is the wither trying to break stuff. So if we just add a whole bunch more of this glass, I wonder if that will help prevent some of the issues. So let's clear out this. There are probably some other ways I can set up the actual system. Right now, this is just to get the nether stars we need to get to the end, and then I'll eventually rebuild, design, test, and rebuild this closer to the base. There's also some chunk loading issues when I start up the game. The thing disconnects, and I have to reconnect it. But for now, let's just do this. So we're gonna say around like that. We're gonna put that on top and that on the bottom. We'll get some more. Oh wait, we can't have it in here. Because of the tripwire. I know we're running a little bit long. I want to get to the end dragon. I want to kill the end dragon, really. And then we'll be done with the episode. So let's try this real quick. Everything's cleared out. We'll do another set of stars. We need. We'll do 16. Sorry. All right. So far, so good. Alrighty. Alright, I think this is working. So, I'm going to go ahead and finish up these stars offline, and catch you soon when we're ready to craft up the end portals. Okay, and we're back. I've got all the nether stars here. That's a lot of nether stars. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get these. Oh, all right. Handy dandy calculator. 108 times 4 is 432. Eyes of Ender. Good thing I have these autocrafted. Alright, let's go sleep through the night while those are crafting. Forgot about those. Okay, so that is going pretty quick. There we go. Alright, that's ticking down pretty quickly. Let's come back in here and start on that. We'll just do as many as we can. I've put a whole bunch of Ender alternators down. I think there are, what, 64 here? Something? That's still pretty slow, so we're going to speed this up. Yeah, there we go. Massive particles, okay. Lots and lots of particles. Still going on the Eyes Bender. Look at that. Well, it's less than 2 stacks. That's encouraging. Let's see it out. Not quite halfway there. But there's all of our eyes. Speaking of eyes, I realized I didn't show it earlier, but our flux networks, typically flux dust is made from compressing redstone between obsidian and bedrock. It's a really cool mechanic. Unfortunately, there's no bedrock in this pack, so I had to add a custom recipe. The recipe is a joke. I'm not going to explain it. I'm going to leave that for y'all. But here's a hint. It's got some fluid stuff. It's got a stick. It's got a spider eye for flux dust. Pretty proud of this one. Alright, just 10 left. Very excited about this. Let's go ahead and start looking up our end portal frame. We need diamond dust, lead ingot, ender pearls, fire charge. You know what? There we go. So we're gonna do that. Let's get some fire charges. Do that. We'll do that. We need diamond dust, which we can get a stack of real easily. Just boop. Oh, what? Diamond dust in a... Okay, let's get some earth charges. Basalt powder, basalt shard from a... Alright, let's not get earth powder. We gotta do this the old-fashioned way with... Mechanism diamond dust in the crusher. Alright, I'm gonna smelt up some Enderium and I'll be right back. Alright, we just got this smelting up real quick. We'll turn this on preemptively. What? No! 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 Oh. Oh. Okay. All right. Let's go on an adventure real quick. We're going to... molten diamond from melting with blazing blood, which you get from melting a blaze, which we have to capture a blaze, which means, do we have a lasso? No, we don't. Do we have a capture? No. Do we have a... What do we have to capture mob? Can a... What's it called? App... Cage mob. No, that won't work. Okay. What is that? Oh, nothing to see there, I guess. Aha! We've got the piggy backpack. So we just need a saddle. Why did we do that? Oh, a nice calming music, yeah. Ooh. And really the only way we can get this is by melting a blaze or melting a blaze head. So I suppose I'll just go on a rampage in here until I get a blaze head. Alright, that didn't work. I got a couple stacks of blaze rods though. So looks like we're going to need to use Tinker's Construct Severing, which normally takes a cleaver, but that's not available until we can get the tool forge, which needs the alloys, which I'm not going to do right now. But it looks like there is a severing modifier which can be applied to a normal sword. So let's go ahead and try that. For a sword, we need a blade and 2 tool handles. So we need a, let's go with, we'll just do stone for now. That's fine. We'll do a small blade. Okay. And let's do oak and obsidian. Nope, that's not gonna work. 1, 2, make a station. Uh, 1, 2. There we go. Stone sword. Then in a tinker station. Oh, that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a tinker station. Is that not? All right. Well, let's try the this stuff. So we need a TNT. We need some necrotic bone. 1, 2. And a copper ingot. Let's see if this works. Nope. Now, why does it show Tinker Station as available for this? What is it? Tinker's Anvil versus Tinker's Anvil. Bronze, brass, electrum. You know what? Electrum is. We'll use electrum. It's fine. It's fine. We're getting really long on top. We need something like 3 blocks. So that's 9 times 2 is 18, which is 2 blocks, which means we need 9 more. Gold. And yes, I know this is going to create more electrons than we need. Oh no, 3 blocks and 5 inks. That's fine. That's good. No. Oh, okay. And in this situation, we just drop it and we get it back. We're going to melt it. We're going to put the electrum at the bottom. 2, 3. There we go. There we go. There it is. Tinker's Anvil. All the fun stuff. Now we can make this out of, well, nope. Still can't do that. So we're going to do that. We need the large plate and 2 tough handles. So the large plate is going to be that one. And the 2 tough handles will be that one. There it is. Alright, so we'll put these away. And that, and those, and that, and that. Alright, back to the nether. No acceleration on this one because this thing takes a long time to kill them. Come on. Oh, there we go. Any heads? Nope. Nope. Aha, I got one. There we go. Just need one for now. Alright. Okie dokie. So, let's get another tank. We're gonna put it here. That was the same thing. Tank. Melt the head. Be faster. I'm impatient. Blazing blood. Put that in there. Again. Be faster. Oh, good, good. Okay. That took exactly the amount of stuff we did. But here's our Enderium. We need... You gotta be kidding me. We can do this with more ender pearls. Put more of these there. Again, I'm impatient. Molten ender, lead, diamond. There's plenty of diamonds. We need more lead. Oh, does it not turn into Enderium without the blazing blood? That's annoying. Okay, so we need... I need another head. Alright, I've got 2 more heads and some really nice music is playing that I haven't heard before. Spooky. Okie dokie. There it is. Now, yeah, some eyes vendor. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to fill up all 12. I'm just going to get one. Reason being, let's move this out of the way. We haven't used it in a while. We're not gonna. We'll move this as well to here. Respawn point set. We're gonna pick this one up. Actually, we're not. We're gonna pick this one up. With, why are crafting tables so hard to break by hand? Really? I mean, okay. All right, and we're gonna do something a little decorative, but for now, we'll do 3. We'll do 3. Not 3. 2. One. We have to be very careful with this, because as far as I know, these cannot be broken once placed, and I don't want to risk putting one in a place where it will either make the portal not work or I don't want it. And I'm not exactly sure how to fix that. Once I do figure it out, I will. I'll make them breakable, but for now, as far as I know, they cannot be broken. So we're going to be very, very, very careful. All right, now I have adjusted this portal according to the immersive portals. This one's actually my favorite. So here you can do one of two things. You can fill them all up, just like in vanilla, and it'll make a vanilla portal. Albeit you can see through it and it shows the whole island and stuff like that. That's added by immersive portals as well. But I did add a custom frame where you just drop one in and it loads the portal. And here's the really cool thing. Notice how everything's upside down. See that? We should have everything we need, and we can actually get back through this portal. But watch this. That is called a floor flipping portal. And when you step through it, it does accelerate you. So if you were to say 1, to... Oh. Uh-oh. Whoop. Yeah. So if you weren't to have fall damage protection, then that would eventually do fall damage. Okay, that was... Alright. Just some snowballs. Not try that again. Oop. Oop. I wonder if anybody's taken out the Uncrustable snowballs before. Probably. It's a big world. Lots of people play Minecraft. Just these ones left. Can I get through the bar? Yeah. Alright, so we're... Oh! Look at that! Look at that! So, the Astral Sorcery portals are in the end. I wonder if I can swing... Come on, come back here. After. Nope. Come on. Come back here. Modded makes this so much easier than vanilla. But yeah, so the Astral Sorcery portals, or structures, apparently do spawn in the end. Unfortunately, you can't get here without Astral Sorcery, so... Come on. Ooh, what was that? Did I see something over here? Maybe not. Alright. Let's just come in for a landing here. Come on. Do the thing. Running out of time. Come on, Dragon, we're on a schedule. I wish the range thing worked. Oh, look at that. It's nighttime back home. Anybody a Stranger Things fan? There we go. I got caught on the portal. That's okay. We'll just hop right back through. The way I did that, I was able to practice in my test world, but what I did was I just dropped out of flight, and then once I popped through, I started flying again. Okay, so that stays there now. Look at all this draconium dust we got. That's nice. Okay. We need a piston. We've got this. We need a lever. All right. There's our egg. So in this episode, we've killed at least 108 withers and 1 dragon. All in all, a pretty good episode. It did go a bit long, but now that we have the dragon egg, well, we have the draconium, which is what we needed the dragon egg for. So we may save our dragon egg, actually. In the future, we will need to automate these with mechanism, but that's very late game. But for now, we've got enough draconium to get started. We can actually use draconium to make more draconium. So 1 draconium dust and 27 instone makes draconium ore, which can then be crushed into 2 draconium dust. I hope you see where this is going. There's a little portal thingy. Let's just do some exploring around here, see what there is. We've got our biotite. What is this actually used for? Well, from quartz. I guess it's just a decoration block. Oh. Alright. And it... No, not even feasible. Alright. So I'll catch you guys in the next episode. We might do a little bit of end exploring, but primarily I'm going to be setting up the rest of the quantum links to the other dimensions. I won't build anything in them yet. I'm just going to click the portal with 6 and open it up. And then hopefully we'll be able to get our draconium dust automation set up so we can get enough to open the draconic evolution portal. That one's going to be a lot of fun. But yeah, so I'm going to do some ME network stuff, and we'll do some exploring, and I'll show you around the updates when we get back. I hope you'll have a good one. Look what I found. Okay, so we can get our constellation papers easily from this. This is just a little bonus. I was checking the map here, and I noticed this little thingy. Went to check it out. There were some chests, and that was in one of them. Let's go check the one on the mainland. Then we'll really be done for the episode. I wonder, can I rate? See, okay, if you right click on an ore, it'll mine the whole vein. Look at that. That's cool. And I imagine there's gonna be some stuff we might want to mine later, but constellation paper. We have plenty of aquamarine. Plenty of aquamarine. Right, bye, y'all.